Australian Foreign Minister Julie Bishop has reaffirmed support for the country's bilateral relationship with Laos and especially assistance for women's programs. She was in the Laos capital to attend the 6th East Asia Foreign Ministers meeting and other ASEAN-related meetings last week.
Between the men and women.
Australian Foreign Minister Julie Bishop made the commitment while speaking at the launch of the Lao Women in Leadership working group in Vientiane recently.
Focus on providing support to 66 districts in Laos that are educationally disadvantaged.
Madame Bishop outlined numerous pillars regarding Australia's support for women in Laos. One pillar focused on assisting young women to fulfill their full potential. She said if younger women could see more women taking leadership roles, then they could aspire to higher positions as well.
Because we want to see more young girls getting the opportunity to have an education, not only to start school, but to stay at school, to gain the skills that they will need and ultimately the qualifications to be contributing members of society.
She highlighted the efforts of the Australian Chamber of Commerce for Women in Leadership program, which has a strong focus on improving outcomes for women and girls as a vital element of building gender equality and growing prosperity.
So I'm very proud of our education program that does provide support for young women, girls in your community to gain access to at least a basic education. Recently we set up in Australia the Asean.
The second pillar of aid program relates to gender equality and especially economic empowerment. The Australian government has a number of programs that give opportunities to women, such as helping them access bank accounts and finance and running businesses. She recommended Australian support for last month's Forum for ASEAN Women Entrepreneurs and Professionals from the tourism sector in Vientiane as a good example of enhancing the capacity of businesswomen in the region. The third pillar of the support was preventing violence against women with the assistance of UNICEF and Care Australia. Another area of focus was education, with 66 disadvantaged districts to target girls who needed assistance. Madame Bishop also announced an additional 1.8 million Australian dollars, about 1.35 million US dollars in funding to finance a program to help more women in southern provincial villages to develop income-generating businesses. Australia's aid program has contributed to the establishment of more than 180 village banks in southern Laos, which now have more than 33,000 members, of which 60% are women.